All right, and hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Against All Live Sports Radio Show. I'm Javon Base the Legacy.
Who speaks more ballot?
Will from Brownstown TV.
All right, man. How was y'all weekend, man?
Pretty good.
Interesting.
Pretty
Interesting. Oh, the snow. Interesting.
Yeah, man.
good.
We got hit. We got hit. I know I was looking outside. They said it's supposed to be coming at 7 o'clock. I ain't seen nothing outside till about 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah, that's how I do. Sneak up on you, man.
Man, it came like the mighty flood, huh?
Trying to tell you, boy.
Man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, let's jump straight to it, man, because we got some time, but we ain't gonna waste it. Let's talk
All right.
about let's talk about the Cavaliers, man. So they've been up and down, more so up than down lately. And I said I'm not watching them, but I watch the highlights mainly now.
Right.
So so what do you think? You think the Cavs will sneak their way back into the top three spot? Because I heard they're number five right now. Or do you think they'll stay between 5 and 6?
I think they'll move up to number four.
Okay.
Four is a good spot. I think they'll move up to number four. But if we can get healthy, then we can move up into that three.
Top three, okay. Right, right.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of season left. So
It's long season. Long season. Yeah.
yeah,
And
you never know, man. They could shoot up. Yeah, they can shoot up past three. You never know. If we get
Yeah.
hot, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what the Pacers did last year. All of a sudden, the playoffs came, and the Pacers were some monsters. You know what I'm saying? So it could happen, man. It could happen.
that's true. That's very true. Because when you look at the East, and let's be realistically, Boston shouldn't be number two with the injuries
No.
and players that they have. But
Right.
I can't hate on them and say, all right, they number two, they shouldn't be there. But Knicks and Cavs not playing their best basketball when you look at the whole
Right.
picture. Neither one of those
Right.
teams. They're on a winning streak now, and it's a mini winning streak, maybe 2, 3 games, both of them. But
Hmm.
I kind of could see the Celtics probably falling down maybe in the second half of the season, and the Cavs, and Knicks, and maybe Raptors because the Raptors been playing pretty well. Um, and then we ain't gonna talk about the Pistons. They've been playing probably the best basketball in the East. Period. So
No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, I mean, as far as Boston's concerned, I mean, Boston just got that. They got that experience. I mean, they've been around. That team been around since LeBron was here. Like, what was that? 24, 2015.
yeah,
So, I mean, they just got experience. They're gonna be decent, even though they down their star player or their best player. But the Cavs, I mean, look, I like what I'm seeing out of Jalen Tyson, um, and the guy Tomlin. We've been talking about it, man. We've been calling for them. We need some dogs, man, and they been stepping up.
speaking of
So
Tyson, I didn't know his brother was the receiver that's going to the draft.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Jordan Tyson, they
yeah.
brothers.
But
So
yeah, like you
that is
said, he been definitely playing great basketball. And as we can see, like I said, we in the top five. We actually number five, and the Knicks right above us. We got the Raptors, Celtics, Pistons. I don't see the Pistons taking no losses like we taking. So I think the Pistons will probably stay at number one. And I'm not gonna say that they're gonna win the East because we seen what happened to the Cavs last year, balling, looking good. And then you got the junkyard teams in the playoffs that just take you out because either you playing soft or you're not playing cohesive basketball.
right.
I still think the Cavs and the Knicks are the teams to beat. And they pretty much know just because you have the top record, it doesn't mean anything. It's that LeBron syndrome.
That's true. That is true. You done seen it plenty of years. You see the Hawks that had it
Yeah,
before, and they got
yeah,
smacked right out the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
home court advantage for basketball is not really an advantage.
it's not.
No, it's
Not
not.
like
It's
not
really
like football.
Not like football, yeah.
Back in the
Yeah, they
'90s, it used to be home court used to be in a lot back in the '90s in basketball.
Well, that was
wasn't
back
the
in the day
playoffs.
when all the arenas weren't super arenas, and like in the parquet and the Celtics, they had dead spots in the floor, and
Oh yeah, yeah, that was crazy.
now you got state of the art stadiums, arenas where everybody plays. So it is what it
But,
is.
but wasn't the playoffs? Maybe I'm tripping, but I could have sworn the earlier rounds was like shorter as well
Yeah,
back in the day.
you got 3 games.
That was the early '90s. They were
Yeah,
5 game
you got
series.
5 game. What 5 game series?
Yeah, they were 5 game
Right.
series.
Yeah,
That was early '90s, and then once they got towards the back end of the '90s, they went kind of like 7 games. In the
seven,
first,
and there weren't as many teams that made the playoffs.
yeah,
Right, right. Yeah, it was more. It seemed like it was a little more competitive, man.
they definitely didn't have no play in.
No, no one played.
It wasn't
I
no play.
don't like what is his name, Adam Silver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Adam
don't like
Silver.
I don't like all this stuff. He like the play in and the in season championship. Get out of here with all this stuff, man. But I guess he got to do something to make the NBA a little bit more appealing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
that's
basketball's
because
horrible. It's not
it's
even
a
basketball anymore.
it's a players league. Hey,
Right.
what's up, y'all? What's up? It's a players league, man. You know what I'm saying? So the players dictate what the league look like for real. If you look at football, the players don't dictate nothing.
Nothing. It's all owners.
Yeah, they tell you like just like everybody get 18 was it 18 games or 18 weeks. So, but yeah, 18 games. Everybody get the 18 games schedule soon. So that just show you the Super Bowl gonna be backed up a little bit, and then basketball.
But is it? But like, is it though? Because like, not to cut you off, but bro, like, they gonna shorten the preseason as well. So really, we already playing the same amount of games we're gonna be playing.
What they said is something about 2 bye weeks. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
you know,
that's
two bye weeks. Yep.
it said 2 bye weeks, and then the week before the Super Bowl off.
hmm
And they did out, they did that for Valentine's Day purposes because they felt like one day Valentine's Day was gonna fall on Super Bowl Sunday, so they went
hmm
ahead, threw the wrench in that, said nah.
Man, look, I mean, they ain't gonna go backwards, but 16 games was perfect for real.
It was.
They lost money in COVID. They're gonna make up that
Man,
money.
yeah,
And then
COVID.
the other thing too is now they get to hire more people though. So the more games you play, the more people they get to hire.
That's true. That's true. That makes sense.
Yeah, so because you're gonna have more injuries, guaranteed.
For sure. For sure.
All right, let's talk about Browns. So I'm sure you heard Shador was a substitute for the Pro Bowl, which is a joke. The Pro Bowl.
Yeah,
So
that's a joke. That's a joke. It's on a Tuesday. That shows you how much a joke it is. Tuesday night,
flag football.
live football on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
ESPN.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just. I mean the fans, man. The fans. He got such a fan base that I already knew. Like if somebody slipped, he gonna get in there. They was trying to make him a starter for real, but I don't think you can. I don't think the fans got total control over it.
Right. And then let's talk about this coach. And Udinski had backed out of the coach's interview. So we said it from the beginning, like, why don't you just hire Schwartz? Like right there. Just like you have Vrabel, Super Bowl coach, right in your backyard, and you let him just slide right out of here. So
Man,
So what they're doing? They're playing games with Shieldhouse now because Shieldhouse has he interviewed with the Browns for 9 hours. Has next interview tonight with Buffalo.
with Buffalo, yeah.
he probably go to Buffalo before he goes to the Browns. I mean, Buffalo got more talent, so why wouldn't you want to go with the talent?
And plus, they ain't got to let him leave. Like if they like him, they could just be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and say what right now. Let's make the announcement. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Browns. I don't know why they just. I didn't understand why. You got Schwartz is right there the whole time, and then you got all these other guys that don't want to coach for you, and they don't want to coach for you. You got somebody right in your backyard. You had the best coach available, but you had to have Stefanski coach. You have Rebel right there.
Well, that was Stefanski brought Vrabel in. So there's no way they're going to hire Vrabel after that.
Who brought Rebel in?
Stefanski.
He ain't the GM. He don't hire people. He could recommend people.
Well, I mean, your friend bring you in. You're just not gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna take his job."
No, but that's what I was saying too. Like a couple weeks ago, bro. Like the GM do certain stuff, but the head coach got power too. Like he could bring in his, again. You hire your staff. The GM don't hire your staff. You know what I'm saying?
That's true to a certain extent. I mean, you bringing in who you like you said, you hire your staff for sure. You hiring your staff, but I'm sure the GM definitely barking down your ear if something ain't right with one of your coaches. He'll tell you exactly what you got to do, or you get fired.
Yeah.
It probably was Schwartz all the way, and then they just let's see if some of these other people interested. And then, like we said, once they fulfill the Rooney Rule, it's a wrap.
You'll probably hear something next week.
Yeah.
No, you'll be hearing. You probably hear something like the next couple of days for real.
And I think it's tomorrow.
I mean, I'm hoping.
Right.
Unless they do a third interview with Shieldhouse, it's got to be tomorrow. But
I think
his first interview with Buffalo is tonight, so it's like Buffalo's holding things up.
if Buffalo don't hire him tonight, but like Javon said, like they got a better quarterback, so it's gonna be tough to beat them for real. But
I don't think Buffalo hires Shieldhouse.
He don't seem like but then again they might though if they really like him. But at the same time, it's his experience level. But then when you look at who do they have to pick from, who's still out there?
I mean, like at the end of the day, it's kind of like the Mike Brown situation. Like when Mike Brown had LeBron, sometimes you don't have to coach LeBron. You don't have to really coach LeBron. You just got to coach the other players, and that's why I feel the Bills. You don't have to coach all those players. You just got to coach certain ones. And
so you're gonna go from McDermott to Shieldhouse.
You're not going technically like that, but you messed yourself up by waiting too late to fire McDermott.
That means they already knew who they want.
Yeah.
Basically.
Hey, well, look at this.
I doubt it's Shieldhouse.
How about Mike McDaniel still taking interviews though?
I thought he stayed with the Chargers.
He got hired by the Chargers, but he had an interview a couple days ago with the Bills.
You mean he got offer? He got offer.
Yeah, I thought they said he had an interview. Maybe he didn't get in, but I thought they said he had an interview.
That's
I seen that somewhere online.
That's why.
Yeah, people just didn't want to come to the Browns, but I knew he wasn't coming because of when he was here with Shanahan. You know what I'm saying? I knew they wasn't.
Now, if you're Buffalo, can you just wait until the Super Bowl over and hire the offensive coordinator for the Rams? I mean for Seattle.
Who Kubiak?
Yep.
You probably can. I mean,
because your team's set, so it's not like you gotta rush. Right. I mean, because if you want to get Kubiak wants that head. Why not?
So we got somebody. Oh, what's up, Vince? So we got Vince Dobbins. This is J.K. Dobbins' uncle. He said, "Do you think J.K. Dobbins will be signed next year?"
As a Brown?
I don't know. He didn't say Browns, but he just said signed.
Yeah. If he not injured, yeah. I mean, he been having some injury woes, but yeah, for sure.
I thought he was going to be back on Sunday, but I guess he had a setback, maybe.
Yeah, he couldn't make that time for the reinstatement.
I mean, he would be nice as a Brown because Junkins is actually kind of still recovering. So I don't know.
The only problem I have is it's history of injuries, and you already got Junkin, who
Oh,
starting off his.
he
I
said
don't.
by Denver. He said by Denver.
Oh, by Denver. Probably not.
Probably not.
No,
Yeah.
because once again, the history of injuries, and they're probably going to look somewhere else because that backfield is not strong. McLaughlin and Harvey. No,
Yeah.
I don't
The
think so.
NFL, the NFL is hard.
To be
The
honest,
NFL is hard on running backs, man.
they are. To be honest, I think that J.K. is a 50-50, I think, with Denver because he did have a good year before he got injured. So
Yeah, he did.
I just think it all depends if he can stay healthy and if they could rotate those backs out properly so he can stay healthy, maybe.
Well, the thing is, they're still going to probably going to need two backs before him, and it also will depend on what the doctor's medical report is. But if you're Denver now, you can kind of get your pick of backs, and there's going to be a lot of backs in this draft because it's not deep quarterback draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, you say agree? Yeah, that's cool. But J.K. for sure, he'll be on somebody's team most definitely. So even if he's not with the Broncos, somebody gonna find him serviceable because he's a good back when healthy.
Well, we've seen that injuries in the past don't put a lot of value on the back, though. But he probably at least he'll be able to pick a good team, possibly. But we'll see.
Yeah, but definitely.
Yeah, he'll land somewhere. He'll land somewhere for sure.
So let's talk about yesterday's game. Now, well, games. Now the Patriots and the Broncos game wasn't to me wasn't very entertaining. You kind of already knew where that was going.
We already
kinda knew that
we knew what to expect. I mean, it was if you like defensive battle, it met the expectation. But overall, we knew what to expect. Really, and it was a surprise that Stidham was able to get that touchdown early, which changed the whole dynamics of the game. But overall, it was a sleeper. Let's be honest.
Well, Sean Payton actually he rolled the dice at the wrong time. He should have took the 10 points.
Yeah, he's
trying to go for the first.
He got arrogant. He should have taken that 10-point lead, and with his defense, 10-point. I mean, because I wouldn't even expect to have a 10-point lead. 10-point lead with my defense. Now I can go out here and just play conservative and not push Stidham out there because we saw what happened at the end when he had to go here and make the plays. Couldn't do it at the end.
Yeah. You got to have the quarterback to make the throws when it's that time. And like you said, he gambled and put his quarterback against the wall, and he knew his quarterback couldn't make those throws. And then the weather got worse at the end, so it's like,
we went from clear to blizzard. But once again, why do you put your team in that position to where you got a backup quarterback that has not played in 3 years in an NFL game? Who does that?
Yeah, I don't know. They must have got him for like buy one get one free or something. I don't know.
I mean, like, what was he doing all year for the last 3 years on the sideline? I mean,
they must have got one of them deals for him, man. He must have came on a deal.
Just holding the clipboard. I mean, you don't say, "Hey, coach, let me get in the game." You just being quiet.
Yeah.
He said, "Bo Nix got it."
Yeah, he was playing good at first, though. That's what's funny. He was playing good. Like the first half, he was playing pretty good, though.
Well, I mean, that would be expected a little bit because it wasn't crunch time.
It wasn't crunch, right?
Especially after you got that bomb, that pass, the big pass there. That made him play a little more easier, and then that loosened them up. Where they have to respect that, but. Mm-hmm. After they knuckled down, it's like, what was he gonna do? The game was close. You knew he wasn't gonna go down and make no big plays. Too much pressure. He ain't been on that pressure in 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Patriots caught a break. The Patriots caught a break, though, man. If both Knicks would have been playing, they would have for sure lost that game.
Oh, it would have been wrapped. Yeah.
Oh no, hey, Ain't no doubt. If Bo Nix was playing, like you wouldn't have to play the way you wouldn't have to coach the way he coached. You have to play the way he played. So Sean Payton, it seemed like he was playing Monopoly or something, man. Like he was just out there rolling the dice and
everybody knew that they weren't gonna go any further. It was a hope and a prayer. He's trying to compare it to Foles. Foles had played during the year, and Foles had started, I think, before he went to the Eagles. Foles had been a starter, so you couldn't compare Nick Foles, what he did with the Philly, to that situation.
Of course not. But you got to think about it too. Sean Payton is a good coach, but he just didn't coach. He probably didn't coach his best game yesterday because he didn't use the clock to his advantage either, though. Because like you said, he should have took the 10 points and then started playing clock management.
I mean, but also to be fair, both teams was missing field goals left and right though.
They were, but what I'm saying is early on, chip shot though, the winner could have made them 10.
Right, that would have been a chip shot. Yeah, those 10 points. That's what you needed. I mean, yeah,
yard field goal.
Yeah.
I agree.
And that's why he had to take that.
I'm not talking about the rest of the field goals. I'm just talking about the early on. That would have been 10-0.
That's why he had to take that, because they knew the weather report, the weather was coming in.
Yeah, right. You try to gamble and try to get that 14, and you came out with just nothing. Backfire.
But I think he got scared and he figured I got to take advantage of this now, and that 10 point wasn't going to be enough. Maybe it wasn't going to be, but I would have taken that 10 points.
2 scores is always good, in my opinion.
Especially on the road, so you got to take the points on the road.
And you got a great defense too. Like, yeah, you're right. I don't know why he did that. For real.
Yeah, that was wild. All right, well, let's talk about Rams and Seahawks. We kind of knew that the Seahawks was going to pull it off most likely, but we did say it was going to be a close game, and we wouldn't be surprised if the Rams possibly would have won. But I tell you, one play that changed the whole velocity of the game, which caused the Rams to lose, was the punt fumble.
That was surprising. Why are you trying to field a punt and you're going backwards? Couldn't he call a fair catch as he was falling backwards?
I think what happened was
he could get out the way. He could move out the way.
But he couldn't move because he tripped.
Well, you got twisted. You got twisted. Do some type of dance or something. No, couldn't you call a fair catch as he was falling?
Balls in the air, you could move. You could wave for a catch, but still move out the way.
Yeah, he could. Yeah.
Right, but I'm just saying, if you look at the play, he was looking up, and then he lost his footing at the last second. But the ball almost to him. You know what I'm saying?
He messed up last week like that.
Yeah. I mean, he might not be the answer at the punt returner, but you know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, in that moment, that was kind of like a. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? It was just a.
I think of it as a moment when the door about to hit you, and you.
right, exactly.
I mean, I don't know, but it is question. It would have been pretty hard to get out the way, but it might have been possible. But it didn't look like he tried to do that. He was just surprised that he was slipping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
that was a big key right there.
It's hard to say what we would have did, what we could have did, but the problem is he's a professional football player.
Yeah, but professional football players make mistakes too, though.
Yeah, the condition was slippery, so anybody could make that mistake. But he did bobble it. He did bobble the kick earlier.
Bruce, it wasn't slippery. It was not raining, snowing. don't do that. Let's tell the truth on the show. Hey, you ain't seen that much sun in Seattle in your life. Come on.
But I'm saying sometimes you just trip, bro. Like when you backpedaling,
black eyes.
Yeah, the black eyes got him, man.
Be real, just say he clumsy.
Well, it was a turf monster, man. It was a turf monster.
Definitely a turf monster at the wrong time. I think he got out the way, even with or made the fair catch. As I'm slipping, I don't. One hand would be the fair catch.
The point is that changed the whole game. That's the whole.
Yeah, that changed the whole game.
If it happened, it would have came down to the wire probably. If that didn't happen.
No. Was that after what's the name? The cornerback got that taunting call.
Yeah.
I was about to say that because that also could have changed the game because they got a
Oh
touchdown right
man,
away.
yeah. But they went down and scored.
They did. They scored. And they got
But
the
it's a
ball
4
back.
point.
And
Yeah.
he fumbled it. When they got the ball back, he fumbled it. And then they got the ball back and scored. That
Yeah.
changed the whole velocity of the game.
It's whole dynamics.
That
Hey,
just show
man, I
you
don't.
in football, that just show you, man, one mistake could cost you.
Oh yeah, in the playoffs especially, man. Like, hey, it's literally come down to one play every time. Almost it seems like.
Yeah, but the defense could have made a play too. Defense could have made a play too to stop them, or block the kick, or.
It's hard, Bruce, when you got two guys throwing 350 plus, both guys. So
Just saying. I mean, defense. That might have been a time the defense needed to make a play. So you can't say he blew the game. You know, it's like, hey, you gotta go out. Somebody go out, maybe save me, make a play. We don't seen that before. I mean, how many championships did the Browns lose because somebody did something stupid or made a play? The Byron fumble.
Yeah, it's always a fumble or interception or it's always something.
Yeah.
It's always crucial though, like you said.
Everything worked their way for Seattle, but
let's be all right. Let's do this, y'all. So let's tell the truth. Anything you do in the first quarter always could be savage at the end, right?
Yeah, you can overcome the first quarter mistakes. You can't come that. You might not be able to come.
Do anything in the third, fourth quarter, it's hard to recover from those because you don't have time.
That was early, late. I mean, mid fourth. That was big.
Yeah, you don't have time on your side no more.
No, you don't.
Harder to come back from those.
Yeah, that's true.
But we already said that he was going to come down to the last quarterback. Stafford had his chance, though.
He did. Stafford had his chance, and
Seattle made the play on defense, stopping.
He didn't have enough time, so.
Oh, with that one, okay. Would you? Okay, so he had two mistakes. He could take that field goal, cut it to 1.
Mm-hmm.
And don't challenge that play and save his timeout and maybe had a minute left, if not a minute and 30.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. The play was kind of close because when they showed the replay, it looked like he didn't get the first down. When they first showed it, like over the top, when Darnold tried to do the quarterback sneak, it seemed like he didn't get the first down at first. But
so you kick that field goal and cut it to 1, or you going for it on 4th against this Seattle defense on 4th and 4?
I'm taking the points, right?
I'm taking the points.
Quarter,
right?
Yeah, to the fourth quarter, then you gotta go Vegas in the fourth at this point.
Because if he kicks that field goal and he's down 1, if Seattle even goes down and scores, that's 8 points, and he can still got enough time, maybe a minute and a half, to go down here and tie it up.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you see McVay did that in the Chicago game where he got conservative and he ran Williams like 3 times.
Yeah.
And then the next play, he went back to the gun. He said, "No, I'm gonna go back with Stafford." And then they won the game when he went back to Stafford throwing the ball.
He got conservative in the last game with Seattle.
Yeah, so you can't be conservative against these good teams. You have to go out and pretty much knock them off.
But then that might have been what Sean Payton was thinking. But he ain't got the quarterback right now.
He ain't got the guns and the firepower that both them teams got though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sean Payton, he got little BB guns over there. Guys got shotguns and Uzis and Dracos and.
Now, if you don't have that past Super Bowl win, do you take the chance that McVay took? Because a lot of times he could have not gone for them 4 for kick those field goals, taking the points instead of trying to be non-conservative early, because he was non-conservative early and then late he got conservative.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the Super Bowl play a part in it. You know, he already got a ring, but I don't know, man. Because I mean, it's always better to have 2 than 1. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't know, man. Because sometimes people be thinking in the moment, like, all right, You can't take a loss taking a profit. You know what I'm saying? Let me get these points. So I mean, maybe that's what he was thinking. You know.
Maybe. But like you said, these guys won the Super Bowl before, so they feel like they geniuses in their own way. So they like, well, I did it before, I could do it again. So
Yep.
maybe
Did
that's
it my way. I'm gonna do it my way again. And if it don't work, it don't work. At least I have won a Super Bowl. Yeah.
And
right.
plus the fact that you already got one, that puts you. If you just take the points, that put the pressure, crazy pressure on the Seahawks.
Right.
Because they ain't never been here. That team ain't never been here. That specific one. So
Yeah, Donald never been there. So yeah, that's why. But we knew McVay was not going to take the points.
right.
Just weren't in nature. He was going to
They
prove.
always roll the dice anyway.
Yeah, he was going to prove he could get it done. And I was like, this ain't the defense to prove it against. And it's in Seattle. Maybe if it was in LA, 4 from 4. But in Seattle,
maybe he was going off the last game. I mean, that last game was close too, and it came down to that kickoff return. Technically, Shaheed is a different animal, man. He got loose on him that one play. He got loose on him.
Jackson Smith and Jigma a different animal, bro.
He is. He got the best hands in the league right now.
Hey, he had the best year.
Crazy year. You come off of winning the national championship with Ohio State, and now you're in the Super Bowl. Crazy.
Yeah, and Jigba, man, crazy, man, crazy.
I forgot he was a rookie.
I did too, lightweight, because he was
Ohio State last year. Yeah,
like he been playing like 3 years. The way he been playing.
That's crazy.
And the crazy part is he playing better than Harrison.
Way better than Harrison.
Yeah.
That's because Harrison ain't a quarterback. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, but we seen when he had, you know what I'm saying, they Jigba, you could tell it's the difference between them two though.
I mean, come on, what's his name? Ain't no Darnold. He just small. He got a good arm, but he's small.
Yeah, he might not even be there.
But look, this is what makes me think. This made me double back to Carnell Tate too, because it's like, man, in college, Jackson Smith was Jigma. Because I was thinking that earlier, like, man, was he a number 2 or number 1 in college?
He was number 1 until Jeremiah Smith showed up.
Yeah.
Well, what about when he played with? Didn't he play with Marvin Harrison?
Yeah, Marvin Harrison had the hype behind.
Marvin Harrison had but Marvin Harrison had Harrison had a year before him. Went out a year.
I think
2 years before.
Yeah. Well, 1 year before.
Okay, 1 year before him.
1 year. Okay, so we had Marvin Harrison and Njigba, and then we had Marvin Harrison and Jeremiah. And Njigba was over Jeremiah though. Jeremiah had more big plays.
Yeah.
You talking about Mbuka, Javon?
Yep.
Yeah, and Mbuka too, but Njigba had more catches than Jeremiah.
And Mbuka wasn't that bad either though this year.
Yeah, he played good, especially he was ball.
He played good. He had a good year.
Yeah, Mbuka was nice, man, with the Bucks.
No, nobody expected Njigba to be the beast that he was.
Man,
that's my point. That's my point. So I'm like, man, maybe Carnell Tate, because the more I watch Carnell Tate on tape,
nah,
I don't know, man.
He didn't show up. He didn't show up in the big game. Yeah. Njigba always showed up. Always.
Well, I'm
gonna be honest with you. I don't think he's gonna be available anyway. I think somebody else gonna get him before we get him.
Before I think he'll be available because
I don't.
This is a defensive draft.
I don't. I think the Giants gonna get him.
I think he'll drop. I mean, we got 6. I don't think he's going number in the 5th.
I guarantee you, somebody gonna get him before we get him.
So look, they always throw up a quarterback extra. So you got one quarterback, and you're gonna throw up another extra quarterback. That's gonna be 2 quarterbacks going in that first 5. And now you got some of the hottest defensive pass rushers, and he ain't going.
Yeah, I can't see him going either.
He'll be available, but would you go over a lineman? Because then you're still gonna The Browns gonna be able to get one of the top linemen.
I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all might think I'm crazy for saying this, but guess who the Browns? Guess who the Browns gonna draft? Y'all probably gonna say, "Oh yeah, I ain't think about that." Guess who the Browns gonna draft?
Oh,
it's a lineman.
Nobody else said, huh?
It's a lineman.
Nope. Guess who? It's not. Look, it's somebody that you like too. Y'all didn't even think about this.
What, Caleb Downs?
Yep.
I said that, bro. I said that like a month ago on here. Man, I was saying like they might do it just because if you really going best player available.
He's the best player available.
But you can't. This offense stinks. You got to get offensive players.
Wait, Bruce, you got to remember though, you don't want to draft a lineman just because you need a lineman though. You could just draft it. You could draft a lineman on the next pick. He's still a first round.
So, all right. So if Downs is available and we got Schwartz, I can see that. And if you get offensive minded,
why would you take somebody that's not high priority?
Because if you get an offensive minded head coach, he ain't gonna do that. But if it's Schwartz, I can see that. I agree. If it's Schwartz, I would agree.
It don't matter who it is.
It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Play on offensive line and receivers. There's no way Cleveland fans will go nuts if it's not Schwartz.
Listen, do you want to go get another Cedric Wills, man?
Come on, you can get the top lineman. You can get the top lineman.
There's no clear cut. There ain't no Joe.
There is a clear cut top lineman in the top five.
No clear cut. It's just it's good lineman, but there's no clear cut.
No, there is a clear cut. What's his name? What's his name? That's pointed out a clear cut lineman.
A clear cut.
Hold on, but
is it Schefter? What's his name? Not Schefter. What's his name? Kuiper. Yeah, Kuiper has a clear cut number one lineman in this top 10.
But hold on, is he a tackle or is he a guard? Because it's some good guards up top. I don't know about the tackle.
We need tackle, guard. It don't matter, especially with the age.
I'm not taking none of them guys over Caleb Downs. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I got a chance,
I ain't taking the guard over Caleb. Like if Caleb Downs there, I ain't taking the guard over him.
Get a guard. We got 2 first-round picks. We can get that guard later on.
But now you're going out here and you're getting what's his name late in the draft, because now you don't let the top. You had a chance to get the top lineman, you don't get him. No,
nope. I don't want to get the top lineman because when you put him against anybody else previous drafts, he's not the top lineman. Like he's not a guy like, oh yeah.
We have not been able to get a top lineman since Thomas.
Exactly. But there has not really been no top lineman.
There have been. You had we got 20 top linemen in the Browns.
They missed. Look, they missed on Tristan Wirfs when they got Jed Wills.
You're right. Jed Wills is like the number 6 or 8 rated lineman that year. What are you doing getting him?
Fellas, I'm talking about
he's not even a first round lineman. We understand that draft. Why would you go?
I'm talking about last year. Wills. I'm talking about last year though. There was no best lineman last year.
Well, that was last year. In this draft, they do. Kuiper has one. Matter of fact, I looked it up that day when we were talking. We were talking about the lineman. Kuiper has one. And
I don't know, man. I just feel like they okay. I don't think they're no like.
Well, we're gonna pull it up next week.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's no must-have lineman. Like, oh yeah, I gotta have him over Downs. That's what I'm looking for. That's how I know he clear cut. If I could say I take him,
Downs ain't gonna protect the quarterback, and you got to protect the quarterback, no matter who it is.
You got a second round pick. I mean, you got another first round pick to do that.
You cannot get a good lineman in second round. You cannot.
I didn't say second round. I said first round. We got 2 first round.
You're not gonna get him in the late first round. They're gonna be gone.
You just said it was a defensive draft. Didn't you say that?
Defense, yeah, but not offensive lineman. That's why you got to get this guy in the first one, because these offensive linemen are going to be few, but there is one in the top 5 or in the top 10.
Man, Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna respect your opinion, but me personally, I'm getting the best player
Well, I
available.
have my computer. Pull your computer. Pull up Mel Kiper's top lineman and see. Tell you he's in the top 10.
Matter of fact, I'm about to look. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, Francis Mayugawa.
Come on
I
from
don't know
Utah,
how you say
right?
his name.
Is it Oregon?
You talking about Utah?
Uh, no, he Miami.
Oh,
Miami.
okay.
He an offensive tackle.
So you
6'6",
There it is.
315. Yeah, 6'6", 315. He's a junior. Hey man. Oh, I know what they talking about. Is that the big black dude? No, that can't be a big black dude.
that's the one tackle from Miami you talking about.
So this must be the other tackle then on the other side or something. Cause yeah.
All right, so listen to this. They're already saying, all right, I'm looking at it now. They saying the Cardinals already gonna get him off the top because they need protection too. They already saying
What they
Cardinals,
picking?
Cardinals are after what? I mean, what number are they going?
3.
Oh well, in that case, if they take him, Cardinals need a quarterback too. I mean, you can't stick with what's his name. If you're talking about
Hey, Bruce,
um,
you forgot this though. But whatever quarterback you talking about, the Jets gonna get him before them. So it's
well,
possibility
they
that
always move
offensive
up.
tackle gone.
Come on, remember when they moved up Trubisky and to be the
You gonna get
second quarterback
all
in that
right. So
draft.
I mean, basically, it's like this. You got either chance to get Downs or the dude from Utah, because that's what's gonna be in your face. That dude from Miami gonna be gone. We not getting nobody up top. I'm trying to tell you.
If he's gone, then you got to go defense.
Y'all leaving one thing out though.
What's that?
They could also trade back. And look, y'all know he good for trading back.
True.
If what they
No
want
trade
ain't
back.
there,
No trade.
What about
No trade
Tyson
back.
from Arizona State? If he's there, do you go and pick him instead of Cornell because he's second?
you said Ty Simpson or you said or you mean
Tyson from Arizona State.
Well, they claim that Tennessee might get him.
the only thing about Tyson is like they saying like he may have injury issues.
Yeah,
So
he was injured last year.
Yeah, but they was talking
yeah.
about Tennessee possibly getting him. So I don't know.
So you don't think he'll be there? Then Cornell Tate. So I guess that's either gonna go down to Cornell Tate. Then I guess.
Well, they saying that Cornell is going to the Giants. They said that the other receiver going to Tennessee. They claim that the lineman that you're talking about from Miami going to the Cardinals, and possibly 2 quarterbacks going first and second.
So those two pass rushes from Miami are coming up.
Yeah, so that's either Washington gonna get them, or
And you got Styles and Downs coming out.
if Tyson don't get drafted by nobody, I guarantee you the Saints gonna get him.
So now you got
guarantee
Styles and Downs coming out, and
But wait a
the lineman from Ohio State. Which one?
But let me hold on. Who's the other quarterback? I mean, we know Mendoza is going number 1 for
They're
sure.
gonna throw
I'm
somebody
talking
up
about
there.
Ty Simpson.
They're gonna throw another
Ty
quarterback up there.
They got to throw somebody in there, even if it's Beck, even if it's Carson Beck. You got to throw somebody in there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. Because I mean, every time we have it's a draft, a quarterback always emerges late.
Yeah,
So yeah, that is
it
true.
might be Carson Beck, even though he threw that interception because he's probably got the best arm talent.
Yeah.
And he went deep in the playoffs. I mean, they went to the championship.
He went to national championship. Yeah.
All right, so this is what we gonna do, fellas, man. Since we about to run out of time in a minute, this is what we gonna do next week. Bring your top 5 picks, because Browns. We'll say top 6 since we draft number 6, right? So bring your top 6 picks, and we'll compare them. Do your homework, and then we kind of say these are our top. We could just say top 10. We'll do top 10.
All right, we're gonna do top 10.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, we'll say top 10. We'll see, what our top 10 picks is. So that's going all the way to the to the Bengals. With Caleb Downs possibly could go if the Browns don't draft him, but we'll see.
Oh, I hate that. I would hate that, boy.
Exactly.
Well, we definitely have a solid defense.
Yeah, but that's the reason. Hey, that's the reason I felt like why they killed what's the name Hickman, because I felt like they was waiting for that positioning. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me.
And truthfully, that's what I remember. That's what I say. When I said that like a month ago, or whenever like I first came on, I was thinking that too. Like, okay, I know our offense is trash, but if you can make a strength stronger by getting him, because he might be one of them rover. But then again, hold on. See now, is he a strong safety?
Yeah.
So yeah, they ain't gonna draft him because then I mean, what you gonna do with Grant Delpit?
What's the difference? Why can't you put one of them at free safety?
You can. I mean, you could. He could play free safety.
They're hybrids, aren't they?
Yeah.
If that's the case, then yeah, I see that. Then okay, I can see that.
Yeah. All right, fellas. So don't forget top 10 losing teams, and we'll go from there.
That's right.
Okay.
All right.
Cavs play tonight was prediction.
They losing. So
already. All right. Yeah.
Who they playing?
Orlando again.
Already losing. So that should.
So I figure they beat them once, so they showed everybody they can beat them once tonight. They're gonna take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it go. Yeah,
all right, y'all. Well, thanks for listening in. We'll see y'all next Monday. And y'all got a chance, bounce to the other show in about 15 minutes, man. So outside of that, stay warm. We out of here.
All right.
Peace out.